Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell from the title, today I'm going to be reviewing the new Goddess Strength line from Carol's Daughter. So if you want to see that, then just keep watching. Okay, so before we get started, if you're new here and you're not yet subscribed, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below before you leave and hit that notification bell so that you're notified whenever I post new videos. All right, so let's get right into this video. As you can tell from the title, I'm reviewing the new Goddess Strength line from Carol's Daughter. I was actually sent the collection from Influenster. If you haven't heard of Influencer, it's an app where you can do reviews of all kinds of different products, from beauty to household to food to pet products. They have literally any kind of product on there that you review and share with your followers and with other people on Influencer. So that's how I ended up with this collection. So let's get right into it. This is the box that I received. This line is from Carol's Daughter, and I'm just going to read you the little insert that's in here. It's supposed to give you 15 times stronger hair and 94% less breakage in one use. So that's pretty hefty claim there. It does have a little like asterisk and tells you that it's with the system of shampoo, conditioner, hair and scalp oil, and leave-in cream versus non-conditioning shampoo. So there's always a caveat or, a disclaimer when they have claims like that. They're saying basically it's going to be stronger if you follow their whole system. So that's what I did in this demo. It says unachievable lengths are now within reach. Harnessing the power of exotic spices, these reimagined treatments stimulate the scalp and strengthen hair. Our most potent natural recipe, a blend of black cumin seed, ginger, and long-renowned castor oil. So that's what the line is about. So just to go through the products that are in here, there is the Fortifying shampoo, and it is sulfate, paraben, and artificial color free. So that is the first product. Then there is the Fortifying conditioner. Next is the 7-oil blend hair and scalp oil. And finally, there is the Divine Strength leave-in cream. So I did use the entire system in this review. So I'm going to insert clips of that demo throughout the video as I talk about each product. But I used the system in its entirety, and I did follow the instructions that they gave. I found it a little weird because they tell you to use the oil before the leave-in conditioner, which is weird to me because you would think you would use an oil to seal in the moisture from the leave-in. But I followed the instructions because I wanted to make sure I was getting the full effect according to how they say to use the products. So we'll see. I may try them again because essentially it sounds like they want you to do like an LOC method, with the C being the leave-in cream. But I feel like the leave-in should be your L. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll try it again, switching up the order a little bit and see if I get different results. But I did follow the instructions per the manufacturer, so that's what you will see here. These products are all sulfate and paraben free, but they are not silicone free. Matter of fact, I think everything except for the oil has silicones in it, which is something that I'll comment on throughout the video. As you guys probably know, I'm not crazy about ingredients, but I also prefer to use products that don't have silicones, only because I do have low porosity hair. So the potential for products to build up on my hair is very high since I have low porosity. If you don't know what it means to have low porosity hair, maybe I'll do a separate video on that. But essentially, it means that the cuticles of your hair are closed rather than open to allow moisture in. So because of that, products can tend to build up more since your hair is not absorbing them. So things with silicones tend to cause an issue because silicones seal up the cuticles and they block not only moisture from getting in, but they block things from getting out as well. So product buildup can become an issue. So for that reason, I do try to avoid silicones. I don't think they're like the enemy and the end of the world, but I do try to at least minimize the amount of silicones that I use in my products. That being said, silicones do help, mainly with providing slip for detangling. So there is a benefit to using products that have silicone, and they also provide protection if you're going to be heat styling. I personally don't heat style my hair very often, so it's not something that is relevant to me as much, but it does come in handy if I know I'm going to be, for example, blow drying my hair or stretching it out for a stretch style, things like that. Before we get into each product, I did want to let you know that my hair right now is the result of using this system. I made the mistake, and I'll insert pictures so that you can see what it looks like right after I styled it, but I made the mistake of trying to stretch my hair overnight by using the banding method. Usually that works great for wash and goes, but because I didn't use a product that had a lot of hold, it didn't really work out very well. So you can see I don't have much definition. It's still very light, and it's very fluffy, and it's a great wash and go if this was the look I was going for, but I definitely lost a lot of my definition by stretching my hair. So in the future, I know if I'm using this system, I would not want to stretch my hair unless I use it with a very strong hold gel, because obviously this did not have much hold. It's very moisturized though. The other thing I want to mention before we get started is my hair clips. These are from the brand For My Kinks. If you haven't heard of Candid Kinks, she is another natural hair YouTuber, and she just recently launched her line of hair accessories. So these are two of the clips that I got from her line. I will link her website down below. I definitely recommend checking them out. They're super cute, and they have a little gold fleck, so I felt like they kind of match the theme. That is that. We're going to get right into the products, and I'll let you know what I think. Okay, so the first product we're starting with is the Fortifying shampoo. The product says, our sulfate-free shampoo blended with castor oil, black cumin seed, and ginger, when used with our conditioner, hair and scalp oil, and leave-in, cleanses while moisturizing. Hair is instantly stronger, less prone to breakage, and healthy looking. So I used this first as directed, and I actually really like this shampoo. It gave a really nice rich lather, so it really left my hair feeling clean, but it didn't strip my hair of moisture, which is really important. And it is sulfate free, like it mentioned, so that's really important to me that it's not stripping, because with thicker type 4 hair, that's definitely a concern, is trying to retain moisture. So I definitely felt like this did that. You can see in the demo that I didn't use that much of the product, and it was able to cleanse most of my hair. I only had to squeeze out a little bit extra, but a little definitely goes a long way. And this is 11 fluid ounces. So this would definitely last a long time because it gives you such a rich lather. It definitely helped with detangling, but the reason for that is because it does have a lot of silicones. It does have dimethicone pretty high up on the list, as well as amidimethicone, and then it does have fragrance pretty high up on the list as well. I didn't feel like it was an overpowering fragrance. I do feel like I could use this and it doesn't give me a headache like some other products that have pretty strong fragrances. But it is pretty high up on the list, which is also, not a great thing for hair products. But overall, I did like the results that it gave me. It left my hair clean, helped kind of start the detangling process, and it left my hair moisturized. So I would definitely recommend this shampoo if you don't care too much about having silicones in your shampoo. The next product was the Fortifying conditioner. And this says, our powerful conditioning balm blended with castor oil, black cumin seed, and ginger, when used with our shampoo, hair and scalp oil, and leave-in cream, helps target weak strands, restoring intense moisture and fortifying hair so each strand is stronger from root to tip. With improved manageability, hair is easier to detangle, so there's less breakage and hair can keep its length. So they stress in pretty much on all of the products that they work best as a system. You'll notice that they keep saying when used with the shampoo, the oil, and the leave-in cream, you'll get these results. So they really want you to use the system in its entirety, which a lot of times I feel like that's a gimmick. But I really do feel like at least the shampoo and the conditioner, these two worked really well together. Like I mentioned with the shampoo, it definitely helped start the detangling process because it does have silicones in it. The conditioner has silicones in it as well. No surprise there. But it definitely made it super easy to detangle my hair. I think that was the quickest I've ever detangled my hair during wash day. So I do appreciate that, and I do appreciate the fact that it helped lessen the breakage of my hair because detangling was so easy. I felt like when I rinsed the conditioner out, it left my hair feeling really moisturized and healthy feeling. So I did appreciate that about the shampoo and conditioner together. Now where things start to change is when we get to the oil and the leave-in cream. So I'm going to get to that in a second. Again, this has dimethicone as the second ingredient, which means there's a high amount of it in here. I don't feel like that's necessary. I feel like you can get the same amount of slip in products that don't have silicones. So that's just kind of, that's a personal preference. If you don't care about silicones, again, this is a great conditioner. It definitely helps with detangling, and it's super moisturizing. I was going to leave this in longer than it says. I think the directions say, it doesn't even say to leave it in. It says to just work thoroughly into wet hair, massage gently into your scalp, especially the ends, and rinse well. It does say you can use it as a mask, which it says to use as a mask, leave on for 5 to 7 minutes and rinse well. Follow with the Goddess Strength hair and scalp oil and leave-in cream. So I was going to leave it in longer and use heat to really use it as a deep conditioning treatment. But the fact that it has silicone so high in the ingredients list, I really didn't want that sitting on my hair longer than needed. So I followed the instructions as far as leaving it in 5 to 7 minutes. So essentially what I did was each section, I would put it in, detangle it, clip it up, and then move on to the next section. So by the time I rinsed out the first section, it had been in for at least 5 minutes. And I felt like that worked pretty well. I was a little concerned that there wasn't a deep conditioner in this line, that my hair would feel dry after using it, but it actually helped really moisturize my hair just by leaving it in for 5 minutes. So definitely recommend this when used in conjunction with the shampoo. I think if you're going to purchase anything from this line, these two are the ones that stood out to me the most. Obviously, they want you to use the entire system, but I think you could get the same results and get that strengthening and anti-breakage with just the shampoo and conditioner. The next step in the system is the 7 oil blend hair and scalp oil. This I actually really like, and this is the only product in the line that does not have silicones in it. So I will definitely continue to use this product in particular. I probably won't use it in the way that they recommend though, because it seemed a little off to me. So essentially what they tell you is after using the Goddess Strength shampoo and conditioner on damp or dry hair, use the pointed tip to apply directly to scalp. Massage gently into your scalp and hair. Do not rinse out. Style as usual. Use daily or as often as needed. Follow with Goddess Strength leave-in cream. So like I mentioned before, it seems a little weird for me to use an oil before the leave-in cream. I guess if it was a styling cream, that would make sense because you would essentially be following the LOC method, with the leave-in being your C. But this cream is not really, it's not a sealing or styling cream. It's literally just a leave-in conditioner. So I feel like it makes more sense to apply that first so that you have the moisture and the nutrients from that, and then apply the oil to seal it all in. That's just me. That being said, I followed the instructions as they told you to do it, and it did seem to provide a little bit of extra moisture to my hair, and help kind of provide that shine, so that when it dried, it definitely looked more healthy. The description says, blended with castor oil and black cumin seed, our hair and scalp oil that's part of a system with our sulfate-free shampoo, conditioner, and leave-in cream. Wrap strands with moisture to help protect hair from breakage and split ends. Scalp feels moisturized and hair is stronger and healthy looking with every use. So I definitely agree with those claims. I think it did leave my hair feeling pretty moisturized, especially in conjunction with having used the shampoo and conditioner prior to it. But I don't know if it's effective before using the leave-in cream, because then it just seemed like the leave-in cream was sitting on top instead of actually doing something for my hair. But I really like this oil. It's kind of a lightweight oil, as you can kind of see, and it smells really good. It does have fragrance in it, so it's not just the natural oils fragrance. They did have additional added fragrance. It's the same fragrance as the rest of the line, which I can't quite put my finger on what the fragrance is. I'm really bad at describing fragrances, guys. I think it's like floral. It's kind of perfumey. I don't know. It smells good and it's not overpowering. So I do enjoy that fragrance. And it does say it's supposed to help with breakage and split ends. I wouldn't really be able to tell you if that's effective without using it continuously, but I can see how this would be really good for split ends especially, and just kind of strengthening your hair. I do really like this oil and will probably continue to use it. And just to mention some of the oils that are included, it includes sunflower seed oil, olive oil, jojoba oil, coconut oil, black cumin seed oil, castor seed oil, flaxseed oil, and soybean oil. So a lot of good oils in here. I think I really like when brands do a kind of mixture of oils like that. I have a couple of different ones from different brands that work really well, so I definitely appreciate that. And finally, the last product in the collection is the Divine Strength Leave-In Cream. This one says, our creamy leave-in conditioner blended with castor oil, black cumin seed, and ginger, used along with our sulfate-free shampoo, conditioner, and hair and scalp oil, intensely moisturizes and helps to reinforce weak strands with every use. Hair is stronger between washes and better resists breakage so it can maintain its length. The directions say, after using the Goddess Strength shampoo, conditioner, and hair and scalp oil, apply to wet or damp hair and work in evenly from roots to tips. Apply more as needed and style as desired. Do not rinse out. This was where I started to question the system a little bit. So this seemed like a really good leave-in conditioner. It's pretty thick. You could see in the demo, I was having a little trouble pumping it out of this pump bottle because it is so thick. But that's usually what I look for in a leave-in conditioner. So I figured it would be really moisturizing and work really well for my hair. What I found strange was that when I followed the directions and applied this after the oil, it seemed to just kind of sit on top of my hair, and then it made my hair really frizzy. Now, what's weird to me is that I looked at the ingredients for the Fortifying conditioner alongside the ingredients for the leave-in cream, and they essentially have the exact same ingredients. The leave-in cream has maybe 3 ingredients that are not in the rinse out conditioner, but other than that, they have the same ingredients list. So I figured since the rinse out conditioner did so well in my hair, the leave-in would as well. Now, I don't know if it's because I had applied the oil prior to applying the leave-in cream, and so maybe it was blocking the moisture from getting into my hair, but this did not perform the same way that the rinse out conditioner did, which was really disappointing for me because I figured I was going to like it. Again, it has decent slip. The slip wasn't as good as the rinse out conditioner, surprisingly, but it does have the same silicones that are in the rinse out conditioner in the same order. So I'm not sure what the deal is with this. Maybe those extra 3 ingredients that are in here made a difference in the formula. I'm not sure, but it just seemed like it didn't really do anything. I did pair this with a custard from another brand, just to have something with hold, and it worked fine with that and gave me decent results on the first day, but I just didn't feel like this did much. I feel like I could have used the rinse out conditioner as a leave-in and gotten better results. Again, I don't know if that's because of having used the oil first, but overall, this was the product that I was least impressed with. Overall, my final thoughts, I think this is a great system. It definitely left my hair feeling strengthened and healthy. I did show in the demonstration how much hair I lost from shedding, and it was definitely less than I normally get on wash day. So I think it definitely helps with the breakage factor and strengthening your hair when you're detangling. The question is going to be, does the moisture last throughout the week? Today is day 2, and while I did lose the definition because I stretched my hair, it definitely still feels soft and moisturized. There's a little bit of tangling and matting going on in the back, just because of the styling. I think I just need a stronger hold styler. But overall, my hair feels healthy and it does still feel pretty strong. This is not a system that I think I would use every week. Obviously, one, because of the silicones and the potential for buildup, but also because with something this strengthening, I feel like eventually it'll start to make your hair feel brittle, kind of like the effect of protein. There isn't protein specifically in these products, but I feel like they would have that same effect because of the strengthening aspect. Overall, I think if you had to choose between these products, the shampoo and conditioner are the standout products that I feel like worked the best. The oil is also great, but I feel like that could stand on its own. Or you could just use the shampoo, conditioner, and the oil together. I don't feel like you need the leave-in, partially because I don't think it did much, and also because it's pretty much the same ingredients as the rinse out conditioner. So if anything, I feel like you could just use the rinse out as a leave-in. So anyway, those are my thoughts on this line. Let me know if you guys have tried this line before and what you thought of them. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button before you leave, and I will see you guys in my next video.